I find it ironic.
It's live.
that
It's live.
Vincent
It's
is
going.
mute.
We're live.
Live.
Say some shit.
Hey,
Yo, dog.
what's up, everybody? Monkey checking in.
I'm not even. I can't even see. All right. Never mind. We're live.
man.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, we just said.
Yo guys,
King
this is
Mean, go.
King Mean, aka Pretty Cool Guy, also known as Empty Waste on YouTube.
All right.
On all of the YouTubes,
Ooh, I see Asia
On
Core.
all of the YouTube.
Eyes
all
in
the
here.
YouTubes.
Eisen
That's
down there.
Eisen.
Cypher right here. Fizzing over there. Monk out in the center over there. And we are back with another podcast
A podcast
of Real
random.
Talk. Where we talk for real, like
Hey Kelsey.
we really talk about stuff. What's up, Kelsey?
About
I'm
random stuff.
I'm gonna be so
Welcome to the-
jaded. I'm gonna be so jaded. I'm gonna hit thumbs up on our video.
I
Does that
always
make
do
you
that, man.
jaded?
I gotta support ourselves, you know.
Support the artist, right? Support us.
Oh wow, couldn't find that new live chat. There it is.
Got it.
Got it.
Get it. I'm Gucci.
How are we? Asked
We-
Kelsey.
How are you guys?
I'm tired of shit.
Yeah, we're
Tired.
kinda
It's
It's been a long day.
Tired,
It's all
tired,
good.
tired.
It's all good.
It was a
I
good- it was a good
get
day,
to
but
crash
a long
tomorrow,
day.
man.
I mean, we did do a little recording earlier, so yeah, that adds to the energy, right?
Or
Getting a
lack
little
of.
low right now.
Yeah.
All right, random talk. Let's go, Monkey.
All
I want to ask you a
Random.
question. I want to ask you a
Okay.
question.
Ooh,
Oh,
question
geez,
time.
coming in hot. Here
Question.
Love me
Since
some
you're an
questions. I
American,
just saw a
you know,
ghost.
you're white and all that.
The fuck? I just
That
saw some
doesn't-
shit.
Okay, whatever. I mean, that's not a requirement to be an American, but sure.
Yo, you cool, Eisen? You saw some shit?
I don't know. I saw something moving down like that.
It was
Probably a,
spider.
No,
it's probably a spider.
Okay,
that
no,
shit was
you're-
moving quick. It was like an orb.
Man. The
We gotta
question
we gotta
is-
check the tapes on that one.
The question is why is American drama like always have like the most cliche thing ever? Basically, they can turn any situation into a loss show.
A lost show.
I think that's giving shows too much credit. First of all, you're assuming that I watch a lot of American TV, which I don't.
Okay, good on you. Good on you.
I mean, I watch some of it here and there, but I don't.
Here's the problem I have with American TV show. No matter what concept or thing they're trying to do, there's always this weird human drama that you don't really
Yeah.
give a fuck about. Like
Who in
for
real
example,
life is like that?
For example, the Myth TV show, instead of being about the myth or the what's in the myth or the monsters, is about human weird dumb drama that for like the whole episode, the whole season. It's like,
A
where's the
girl-
monster? Where's the
A
myth?
girl
Where's the monster?
or guy trying to find their identity in the world and how things are gonna play out in the mist. It's like
That's
why?
the problem
I don't
with-
care about that.
I hate drama, man.
That's
They
kind
get
of the hot
Long,
topic issue right
long
now. It's
unnecessary
like,
drama.
But why? Why do you need that though? In real life,
I don't
I don't know anybody in real life that's like that. Because my age, we don't deal with that stuff. So you get what I'm
right,
saying?
but
It's,
there- but-
it's
I don't
Yeah,
even deal with
and
that
like
shit.
Fizzin said, there's always some weird dumb love triangle
yeah.
shit
Why is
going
there a
on.
love
Like,
triangle?
okay, here's why. You really want to know why? Is if
Yeah.
you really boil it down to when American TV started going downhill, it was when reality TV blew up, and then all that crap, because that was 100% live, real drama.
It's
and
not.
I know
Quote,
it's not, but what I'm saying is like that's how it was
Okay,
portrayed
look-
to be. So keeping up with the Kardashians, Jersey Shore,
Mhm.
all
Oh
that
Keep
my
going.
crap.
Keep going. Keep
Once-
going.
All that when all that started happening, American
Talk to
TV
him.
was just like boom. You know, it
Okay,
just started
now
to
let
suck.
me
Yeah.
ask you this then. Like, there's so many people depressed in the world and stuff, right? And then because social media, because the way their idol looks, like, I'm sorry, Kardashian, you're all fake. So, like, everything about you is fake. So, if let's say if a person watch Kardashian, right, and they're like, oh, so this is the end now. So then they have to like, they look at themselves and they feel bad because they're like, I can't afford that surgery
Well,
to make myself look like
What's
that.
not
So it
fake
just-
their
it just
sex
makes-
tape.
It just makes it worse though. Like it just makes the whole drama and the
Well,
whole depression worse, right? So why
Exactly,
does people
yeah.
tune in for it?
because I don't know, maybe I think some people tune in to watch those shows because they're a mess and it makes them feel better about themselves. Maybe some people crave that drama, and that's what I'm talking about, is like those shows were so popular for whatever stupid reason that And I'm not saying if you watch those shows and you like them,
No,
you're
no,
stupid.
I'm
That's
just-
not what I'm saying.
Mhm.
I'm just saying the concept of the show itself is stupid, in my opinion.
Right.
But that doesn't mean anything. But so people started being what everybody wanted to watch, and so then they start inserting stupid, weird drama into everything, and it, you know, it just causes.
Let's
shows to
make a
be
show
flipped.
let's make a show about vampires and demons and zombies, but none of that happens in the show because we have to focus on the stupid
On
human
the
drama.
human drama. Why do I want
That's-
to focus on the human drama?
That's
Here's
basically
the show.
American drama.
Here's
right
my
now.
show that I want to watch, right? The main MC, he's a filler character like me. He doesn't do anything. When the world ends, he just sits in his room and he's like, well, that sucks. And then that's it. Show end.
Ends
I
in
would
one
give that
episode.
show I would give
Ends
that
in
show a
one
plot because
episode.
there's no drama. It just happens. Shit
Yeah,
happens.
but nobody would watch that
Exactly. Because why? Why don't they want to watch that?
because
Why
that's
do
so
they-
much like
why-
real life. Oh, Fizzin said something. Fizzin said something.
Yeah, read his shit.
Oh, I'm the teleprompter guy again?
Yep,
Okay, hold
sure.
on. Let me get there.
Where should we start? They feed off dramas.
Yeah, they feed off drama, exactly. So
But why,
America
though?
loves drama. Well, I mean,
They love
and I
that
don't-
shit.
I don't want to get into this because I don't really care for the topic, but like
Mm-hmm.
political stuff never used to be so mainstream
Mm-hmm.
up until like the last 5-10 years or ever.
Sure,
all of a sudden,
sure.
It's
Oh,
like
like
now
Gen
it's
Z, all about that
everywhere.
politics, man.
Exactly.
You talk about
And-
politics,
It's
Gen Z's
basically
love that
right
shit.
after 2016,
Yeah,
basically.
and I
Yep,
think what it boils
exactly.
down to, I think a lot of Americans, I think we're not satisfied with our life. We look for escape into other people's lives. There's situations where we can be like, I'm not as bad as that guy on TV, so I feel better about myself or whatever. And I think
Lame.
it's become so popular that that's why, you know, there's just not a whole
TV
lot of
shows
good
are and movies are entertainment. You're not supposed to like put yourself into the character's shoes and say, "Hey,
Right.
that guy is me right there."
And
No,
exactly,
that's
it's
a-
supposed to be
that's a-
escapism.
That's a character in an entertainment form. In a fiction. You don't put yourself into their shoes and say that's you. Like you don't
Right.
compare yourself to a character.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
why
I
would
mean,
you?
it's even leaked into like video games and stuff like that. It's like there's a whole lot of video games that are just focused on like personal relationships instead of like going killing a bunch of zombies or something. So I mean, it's permeated everywhere because that's the thing that
Shooting zombies
people
is
think
fun.
everybody wants. Shooting zombies is great.
Another-
Especially when you have infinite ammo. When you unlock that infinite ammo in Resident Evil, fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
Cheat.
Yeah.
Another thing is, do you really need nudity in every show nowadays? I see that's a stupid
Well,
trend.
that's the thing with
nudity,
America. That's another thing.
It's
That's another thing with American TV shows, the
They
sex
love their
and the
nudity.
nudity. They love the sex and the nudity. Like
Well, yeah, so I've been watching a show. It's called Reboot, which is about like a comedy from it kind of like picture like Full House, but then they're remaking it now with all the original actors in it. It's not Full House, but
Right,
you know
right,
what I
right.
mean. It's a show like that. And there's a scene where one of the actors goes into the female lead's dressing room or trailer or whatever, and like she's struggling with her shirt, and like he helps her take it off, and then there's like boob slip, and it's like, but why? I mean, why was that in it? You could have implied it. You didn't have
Yeah.
to like full on.
Nope, it was
show
like, whoops,
but
my
no,
titties are
oh,
out.
look, it's my boobies, and it's like, all right,
so
but it
dumb,
was just
man.
weird.
I mean,
here's
shock value is fine for like the first show or whatever, but every show after that keeps following that. It's just like it's stale now. It's like I don't
If
get
it doesn't
They're-
relate to the
they're
plot,
pros.
then why have it? It's a
Oh,
useless
Yo
scene.
Monkey, answer this question. Why is it that certain tapes boost celebrity career in America, which inspired more people to do it?
Yep, sex tape,
Because-
like Kim Kardashian.
Right,
She got popular because
because-
of her sex tape leak.
Yeah, and that's because I don't know. We're such a weird country when it comes to things like sex and all that. Like we're so like buttoned up and all. Ooh, we don't want to talk about it, but then. You know, we obviously do. Because if we didn't, then, you know, tapes like that would be popular. But those definitely jump people's, like you said, that's basically what started and has prolonged her career, you know?
Okay. So here's what I'm getting at. Like other countries, they don't like that, and that's why they don't want to be a part of the U.S. is because they don't like that.
for example,
If
I
you
watched.
look at Yeah, if you look at other culture, right? They look at our culture and they're like, I don't want that in my family. I don't want my family to watch that. So that's why they're like, I'm not part of this whole thing, you know?
Well, and what's funny is they're way more loose with things like sex, that topic in Europe than they are. And there are shows that, you know, that'll be in there, but it doesn't like permeate it like it does in our country for some reason.
Hmm.
But I don't know. Let's see. Kelsey asked a question. Why do they also make guys or girls seem like they're bad when they really aren't? And that they're actually misunderstood.
For the drama.
Yeah, it's for the drama, and that's definitely an overused trope as well. It's like there's no original ideas anymore, so it's just sex. They're like, all right, sex. Here
But you
go.
could do something better
Better.
than that.
You could.
I mean,
so
look,
Like,
look at
let's take Game of Thrones.
the Asian TV entertainment side, like Chinese drama, Taiwanese drama, Japanese drama. They do not focus on the sex and nudity.
They
They focus on the
story base.
characters and the story, and man, some of those dramas brings you to tears because they focus on the story and the characters first. They don't focus on the random sex. Like the problem I have with American TV show as well is that sometimes the character is so dumb that they would just have random sex in one episode with some random person, and then that's it. Like
Still for shock value.
it goes nowhere though. That
goes
episode
nowhere.
you can take it out, and the story will still flow just fine. That episode is basically useless. It's just for sex only. It's stupid.
So here's
Yeah.
here's how it goes down, Monkey. Let's say if I were to make a show about me going to Walmart and get stuck in Walmart, right? For whatever situation, I get stuck in Walmart. There's
Well, we already
always
know there'd be no sex
there's
in it.
always a crazy junkie character that does crazy junkie stuff. There's always a girl that's like 10 other guys in store and drama everywhere. There's always a dude with a gun hidden, nobody knows until he starts shooting people, and then there's always a cop for whatever reason. There's always a doctor, and then there's always these drama. Like it's the same in every show. You can apply that into any American show. It's all there. Like it's like an archetype now that every show has to have those type of characters.
They want to live better in
It's lost,
Walmart.
but in Walmart.
Exactly. It's lost in Walmart.
It's heroes,
That's the
but-
title, Lost in Walmart.
You know what?
Every
Okay, I got
that's the
I got
title.
show does
I got
that.
It's
event.
heroes
I got
in
event.
It's
Walmart.
Hero, but in Walmart.
First of all, I'm going to show you something here. It is on my wall.
Great
Since
value.
we brought it up.
Oh yeah,
Heroes.
heroes.
Save the cheerleader, save the world,
Save the
baby.
world. Baby.
Save the world. So here's the thing about both Lost and Heroes is those shows were so good at the beginning. They were great.
And then they went crap.
And then, oh, now I can't rehang it. Hold on.
Uh-oh, he busted.
I busted. And then
Oh, I see his butt. Is that his
stop it.
butt?
No, you
That's a stomach.
just
That's
stop.
not his
something.
stomach. That's the side.
No, that's a stomach.
All right, you know, I'm just gonna wait on this. So I'm just gonna hold it here.
Oh man,
That's just
hold
how
that.
that's just how we do it in Asia.
Real
Come
talk,
on.
baby. Real
Real talk,
talk.
man.
Real
We
talk.
I don't want
all
to look at a wall, man.
But like, why can't they finish the stories? Why is there
Exactly.
They want to drag it out.
They want to drag it out because they think more season is better, but that's not the
Like-
case.
like-
If you focus on a story, it's gonna end too quick. so you gotta
Supernatural
add
would
drama
be
and-
perfect if they ended in season 5.
Five, exactly.
Yeah, but then they were like,
But
oh,
then
it's
they
popular,
keep
so we
going
need
on, and then
money.
Dean died like 100 times, reincarnated like 100 times. It's, bro.
Their life doesn't matter at that point if they keep on coming
like,
back.
yeah, like Sam and Dean,
Yeah, it's like
their
a-
death don't matter because they keep
doesn't
coming back
matter.
anyway. So it
Dude,
doesn't
that
matter.
stopped at season 4.
At least
Supernatural.
Supernatural rebounded. Their last
Mm-hmm.
few seasons were better,
Yeah,
but there were
yeah.
definitely seasons there where it was like, what are we doing? I mean, and you know, to be fair, there are, you know, there's anime shows that are guilty of that. You know, there's
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
all the filler episodes that
I hate
have
filler, man.
no
Filler.
meaning on the story. They're just there because, you know, to I don't know, make money, I guess, but they don't advance the plot. There's no character development. It's literally nothing in the video.
But hear me out. Hear me out. The reason why I brought this up is because we live in a society where a lot of people are depressed, right? And then you have like rich ass people or psychiatrists and stuff are saying this is the reason why, this is the reason why and stuff. It's easy. You put a good show on that has unnecessary drama that makes people life happy. Why can't you make a show that makes people life happy? Why do you always have to make a show to make people so depressed that it's on top of their layer of depression already?
Right.
If you want to have a good society, make a show that's positive. You know, I know.
Well, there are some comedies out there that are decent. And if I watch TV, that's generally what I'll watch. You know, but like I was really into, and again, it kind of had a
Ass.
ass. What?
Ass.
Yeah,
just reading
depression
comments.
drugs sell. Keep the population depressed, and then get them hooked on those meds. But
Yep.
Population control, baby.
there's there was something that I saw Elon Musk talked about that I want to mention in a little bit
Okay.
after we're done with this.
Yeah, we can
So
get into
remind me
Elon
about that.
later.
Elon.
Remind me about that. But like, what were you talking about? So there's this show.
Stupid American show. That's what we're
Yeah,
talking about.
exactly.
Yeah.
And here's one that I was like super into, super excited for. It's called La Brea, and there's these.
Yeah,
huge
we want.
sinkholes.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's
Okay.
a show. It's a show about people like dropping down into the sinkhole that
Sinkhole,
takes
but
them back to the past or
take 'em back,
whatever.
yeah.
Still
Right.
have the same archetype character
Characters
within
and
there.
yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, I stuck through the first episode or the first season, and I've been kind of trying to stay up on it, but like the characters are stupid. They make stupid decisions.
Yep.
That nobody would make, even the most.
Here's the thing, Monkey. I like the concept of that show. The concept.
But the execution.
The
has been
execution,
not
yeah,
good.
is trash.
Well, and like they're in 10,000 BC. There should be dinosaurs. There should be like all these different things. Like the biggest budget that they spend is on wolves. I can go out in the country and see wolves. I'm not
Ah,
seeing
man,
on
wolves
this
everywhere.
show. And then there's like this weird.
No,
You-
you're wrong.
you
They have
haven't-
camels. They have camels. They have
You haven't
camels.
seen wolves until you go back in time. 10,000
Time,
BC, baby. Those are the true wolves, man. The alphas. You don't even know. Wolves today,
Anyways.
weak sauce. I'm just kidding.
Weak
That's
sauce.
what
It's
I'm
just lost in
saying.
the sinkhole.
Lost in sinkhole, pretty much. Like, and then like so here's the thing is like they introduce time travel, which is
Yeah.
obviously, you know, they fall down into 10,000. They're like, oh, we got to
Yeah.
get back to the current, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they realize
the past.
there's this portal they can go through that'll get them to 1988, and they're like,
Yeah.
let's go. And it's like, why are you going 40 years in the past? Like, that makes no sense. What is wrong with you? And I don't know. It's just it's frustrating. And this is why I watch comedies, because comedies are usually pretty funny and they don't really let you down. And they don't focus on drama all that much. It's more about just getting the laughs or whatever.
Well, if you're
Yeah.
a comedy, you shouldn't focus on drama.
You
But
focus
they
on drama,
do
then you're not doing
sometimes.
comedy, right?
I know
Sometimes they do
that. I know that.
But it happens sometimes.
But that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it'd be like that, as the kids say.
A society who likes drama over good vibe type of show, it's not a good society.
There's no there. You remember that? Well, probably not, because we're all too young or too old for it, or too young.
We're too young.
The
We're
Monkeys
young.
show back in like the 60s.
Yeah, the
super
old.
fun.
Yeah.
Brady Bunch, you know, like stuff like that is just like Kelsey. Riverdale was good for the first few seasons. I honestly stopped watching. Yeah, that's kind of the same thing. It's like they start well and then they don't finish. Fizz and Says example: an airplane lost in the sky. Oh, we're talking about Manifest now.
Abort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. And the crew finds himself in a portal to a wormhole. After that pilot, we have to sit with 40 EPs of a girl being pregnant and wanting to abort. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
it's. Oh, I started watching Manifest. I was really into it for the first few episodes, trying to, you know, again, it had that lost feeling, right? Where like, what's gonna happen, and then they don't answer anything, and they just drag it out.
they just drag it out. Yeah, that's what my problem
And
with a
then it
lot of
gets
shows. They
weird.
just drag it out.
Well, like, so there was another. Okay, I'm just on a tangent now. Sorry, guys, but there was another show. What was it called? Blacklist. No, was it Blacklist? I don't know. I don't remember.
Blacklist,
But
Black
something.
Mirror, or what?
No, I think it was Blacklist or something. It had the James Spader in it. He was this spy guy, and his daughter like was trying to catch him. Anyways, like they always shoot and kill the person that they're supposed to talk to. They always shoot him in the head or right in the heart perfectly. But if
Okay.
it's somebody, and if it's someone they need to talk to, and they know they need to talk to, so apparently, all these like super trained agents and assassins don't know how to shoot somebody in the arm or in the leg. So they always shoot him in the head or in
Boom,
the chest.
kill. Boom, kill.
And then when they have somebody that they have under lock and key and they're supposed to keep them locked away and everything, they like put them in a room, leave the door cracked, and then walk away for 20 minutes. And then, oh my gosh, the bad guy got away. It's like, it's bad writing. It's bad acting. It's just like, this
Everyone's
is
IQ
not-
is garbage.
Yeah, it's like,
That just means one thing: the
It's like-
writer's IQ is garbage.
Yep.
it's garbage.
It's like,
yeah.
all I know how to do is kill.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Hey man, body and head is easier target than arms and legs.
No, just heart and
How
head.
is the head easier to hit than like, no, you know.
Bull, like bam, bullseye. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to kill.
Romance and a good storyline, exactly. Oh, we already
wrote
saw
that.
one. Let's compare Asia drama structure. Script is written 10 to 20 episodes for one story. Has a beginning, middle, and an end. They film it all and then air it, then move on to a new
Yeah.
series. That's it.
Yep.
See,
That's it.
but
They don't have a
American
season 2 or
American
season
focus
3.
American focus on ratings. That's the
Yeah.
thing. They
Well,
wrote
that's
each
like-
episode as it goes, and if the ratings suck, they try to change the script and write something else. And if that rating sucked, they change the script again and write something else. So that's the way Americans TV show does it. They focus on the rating rather than trying to
Making a
tell a
good show.
story.
Making a
One,
good
Rather than
one
show.
trying to
great
tell a story.
American show, The Simpsons, is always like, they make jokes at entertainment's expense, right? So like at Hollywood's expense, they have an episode where they're like, you basically know if your show is dying when they start introducing characters that have no, like, oh, crazy Uncle Jesse or crazy
Yeah, filler
Aunt Barb
character.
or whatever. They just bring in these filler characters to try to like spark stuff up instead of just letting it die. Or like we were talking about Supernatural, they should have stopped at season 5, but because of how popular it was, they kept pumping it out, trying to get more
Gotta
money
milk it.
for
Gotta
milk it for all it's worth. And again, they did eventually recover, but it's like all writers in America seem to focus on is like that pilot, and then maybe halfway through that first season. And then after that, they're like, "Oh,
And then
I
it's
thought we
stretched
would
out.
get canceled."
Out of it, man. They just stretched it
Yeah.
out. All these nonsense.
I do want a show in Walmart though, Lost in Walmart. I like that. That concept
Lost
is
in
awesome.
Walmart?
Yeah.
You don't want to get lost
Say-
in Walmart.
but in
That's
Walmart,
it's a
you-
very scary place to get lost.
In
Well,
Walmart,
that's what-
you
that's
save
what's
money
intense.
and live better.
We'll
It's
call it
intense.
Walmart. Shut
You
up,
save money,
Isaac.
live better. Walmart. That's the tagline. Oh man, we
ratings
people
depend
fight
on
her
the
for beef
quality of the
jerky.
story. That's it. But the story
That's
was
my last beef
rewritten
jerky.
for the ratings. Yeah. Lost in Walmart is a comedy. Later there'll be a brief jerky war arc. We should call it Walmart After Dark.
It's after dark.
And we film it.
You gotta ration
They're
the beef
closed.
jerky.
Yeah, so let's jump ship then. Let's go to the whole Elon Musk thing. I do
Yeah.
want to hear more about him. Go
Man
ahead.
owns Twitter now.
Oh, so we were talking about population and all that. So I saw kind of a funny. It's not a funny, but it's a very interesting theory to think about. And
You're talking about his
basically-
population, like the birth and
his
death rate.
population. Yeah,
Yeah.
that we're not actually overpopulated.
Yeah.
That we're on the brink of a
Because the death rate is
population
lower than the
collapse.
rate of replaceable humans. So
right, and because people aren't having kids, nobody wants
Yeah.
to have a kid in this world because of how the condition of it, the way it just like it's full of hate and anger. Like nobody wants to bring kids into that world.
No, I
And,
don't.
Well, like you have an option, but
Ooh,
Oh.
shots fired.
that's fired. That's real talk.
That's real talk.
But yeah, so his theory is that it's actually a collapse, population collapse, and the way he measures it, which
Yeah.
I thought was funny, is how a country, how many adult diapers they sell, as opposed to how many baby diapers they sell.
Mm-hmm.
And like he used Japan for an example.
Japan
and
is
it's
not
so
doing
out
so
of
well.
whack. They are losing 600,000 people in population just over the last few years.
Well, Japan, the guys are not getting married with the girls because they're married to anime cartoons and 2D shit,
And
right?
It's-
So
right.
It's problematic in Japan for sure. And Elon Musk brought it up too. He made a good point about it.
like the guys in Japan are so weird that they don't even go for like real women. They just go for anime 2D characters.
yeah.
It's weird.
Like the real
Yes.
question is the population a problem right now? Is it growing too fast? Or we
Well, here's the thing. There's a
Decreasing
contradiction
population.
because there are data that shows that the birth rate is dropping
Yeah.
across the country, or United States, Japan, Asia, whatever, like in China as well. But at the same time, they're telling you that the population is growing to 8 billion.
Right, but here's
I
the
thought it was
thing.
already 8
It
billion.
is-
for a
It
long
is
time.
confusing because yes, but what's happening is that's just the population is getting older and then dying off. So we're going to hit a point where it starts dying off too fast, and there's not enough young people
Replaceable.
to replace them
Yeah.
because there's so I mean it's a very weird problem.
Like
Yes, we
it's
are-
gonna plateau, right?
yeah. Yeah, and then plummet because
then
yes,
plummet.
we are currently overpopulated or getting very close to there, but
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like,
It's
are
gonna
we
drastically
overpopulating or are
go.
we under still? Like,
Yeah.
where's the range? Who sets that range?
right.
But
And why is there a range?
the
to
thing
begin
is,
with?
how do we know for sure though? Like
We don't.
we don't. Like
What do you mean? How do we know
uh,
for sure what?
How do you measure it?
how do we measure the human population? Like how do you know if it's accurate or
It's like,
if
how do
the
you get an
Who
data-
goes
exact-
around? Who goes
or if
around the world and
if the
counts?
data is wrong or accurate? How do we know?
Like, it doesn't matter
Well,
you have
it's
all
up
the
to each
statistic data
country
for
to do
each
the-
country.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter you have
Each
all the
country-
statistic data from each country because it's not going to be 100% accurate.
I know in the United States they do this census thing.
Census.
Yeah, where
not
they
every-
That's
Everybody
not
does it.
that's not accurate.
where they go around. And,
It's just an
and-
estimate.
Yeah.
Right. No, the actual number. I mean, there's too many people. Plus, you have those extreme like third world country cultures that like no
You
one's
can't
ever
even get
actually
in.
seen
You
or
can't.
spoken
They'll
to.
kill
Yeah.
you.
Not only
Yeah.
that, you have
Yeah.
people that's not even documented in any way.
Yeah.
So you have people that on paper doesn't exist at all, but
Right.
they're still alive today.
But when you do the math and everything, we are trending towards a steep drop off, which is going to be weird. But I don't know if we'll see it in our lifetime because
Probably
King
not.
Beach, you and I are like
We'll
8,000
live
years
for another maybe 10
Still got some
years.
people to
and-
vote.
And then
I'm
you
never
have
gonna
dead
die, bro.
people.
I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here to see the end.
Yeah, so Fizzin says young people are too busy going to Walmart.
Yep.
And you have are we allowed? Okay, are we gonna read that last one? Yes. Okay.
Yep.
So
Yep.
and
Controversial.
then you have dead people who can vote. Yeah. Well, we're not gonna get into that topic. That's too real of talk.
Yeah, man. You don't want to get
We'll get
you know.
striked. We'll get striked.
yeah, you don't want to.
We don't want.
You don't want a
anybody
certain
come
someone to
after
kill
our
yourself.
ass,
You know, you don't want a certain someone to kill yourself.
Right.
Hey
right.
man,
Yeah, right,
zombies
right,
can still
right.
vote, so it's all good.
Zombies. can
Te-
still vote.
technically,
man.
they're still human.
Zombies, their life matters, man.
I mean,
Uh,
honestly, some of these people IQ is lower than a zombie, so therefore it
well,
balances.
zombies eat brains, so they're automatically smart. They're just
That's
undead.
true. That's true.
I mean, yeah. Oh man. Freaking zombies,
Freaking zombies.
exactly.
No, man.
No wonder why so many votes.
Gotta
Like,
submit my vote at the stroke of midnight.
all right, we're gonna switch over to another topic of conversation. This one is one of my favorites to talk about. We are gonna discuss Chainsaw Man episode 5. Was it 5 this
I
week?
think it was 5.
Was
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
5?
Five.
Let's go.
Five.
5.
Yeah.
So I loved it. I'm big surprise. Ooh. But what I liked about it was the main character, Denji, achieves one of his major life goals. I'm not going to say what or anything. Spoiler alert for anyone that watches this or is listening. But he achieves one of his huge major life goals and is super disappointed by it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's reasons. It explains why, because it was a very. I don't think they fought at all in this episode. Well, they fought
It's more
But
of a character
it
development
was more
episode.
of a character development, yeah. And there was some really cool parts that explain why some characters are the way they are in the show.
Mhm.
And apparently, a whole bunch of internet people were like, "Oh, it was so stupid." They didn't get it, and it was, at least to
Well,
me, and I think to us,
here's
it
the
was
thing,
pretty obvious.
the show explained it through visuals instead of dialogue.
Right.
But a lot of viewers today are pretty much dumb.
You have to
So
tell them.
they need to be told at what's going on instead of just looking at the scene and know what's going on.
Right.
Well, the problem is they can't think for themselves to begin with. So a show like that, it just they
Right.
wouldn't get
So
it.
it
But
implies, and you have to pay attention to every detail in it.
Well, I thought it was
show,
pretty
too.
obvious because, like,
Yeah,
how
it was
we were talking
obvious.
about
There's
earlier, like,
There's a transition
yeah, there's a
between
transition.
the younger.
and- yeah,
I
and
mean,
it
yeah,
was
I don't
just,
want
yeah,
to
exactly.
spoil whatever.
Spoiler alert. But like, it wasn't that. I mean, I'm not the smartest guy, and I was able to figure. I got it like right away, you know. But I really like that. I don't like. You know, we've talked about this before. There's some animes out there, Demon Slayer, where like they tell
Infodom.
you that they're walking through the forest when they're walking through the forest.
Or when they're fighting, they talk in their head.
Yeah,
You know, it's like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Oh, I don't feel good, I can't move, blah blah blah. You know, all
Exactly.
this nonsense. Like, do you really have to talk about your own pain and suffering?
it's-
I can
it's
see that
weird.
shit right there.
yeah. You can see
Your
the
arm is
complete-
missing. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, and instead of going, "Oh, my arm is missing," it's like, "Yeah, the
There you go,
Fizzin
Monkey.
says there's a whole bunch of controversial with Makima. Am I saying that right? Then that's the boss, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That
there's a
him.
bunch of controversy surrounding her because, well, again, spoiler alert. So don't listen if you haven't watched the episode. But I think part of the controversy is, well, one, she explains that sex is way more than just the physical. It's about knowing the person. It's about the connection, not just the woo woo. And
Sound effect.
yeah, I mean that's how it works. And she basically
Wham, bam, Nicky, bam.
exactly. And yeah, like she got in his head and just like kind of opened his mind to why the major goal that he accomplished earlier in the episode wasn't fulfilling. It was, and so she kind of helps educate him that way, and then she kind of uses that to get him to do something for her. But I can see why people, I guess, consider that controversial. Fizzin, is that what you're kind of getting at?
No, that's bullshit. Because first of all, they're in their own universe. They're in their own world type. Their world does not measure our world. So their standard is different from our standard. So you have no right to say what she did is right or wrong. Plus, you watch drama and you see sex all the time. So why are you offended by this? This is just an anime.
Because it's on that political correct line, right? Like,
Because that's stupid. Again,
I agree.
Okay.
Political
what
correct
was
doesn't
Susan
exist in
saying?
this thing.
Hold on,
See,
hold
what
on,
we're
what's
saying, the
people were
reward
saying-
that she offer is promoting that it's okay
No,
to
she's
sell
not.
the
No,
dog.
She
she's
is not.
Which
She's
is not
not.
because she was establishing that connection before she even brought that up. Now, what in her mind was she going to use that anyways? Possibly, but like she was forming the connection so that it wouldn't just be empty. It wouldn't be an empty act like what happened earlier in the episode when he got what he wanted and it was totally unfulfilling.
Yeah,
It was
'cause-
because it was empty. There was no emotion, no connection.
There wasn't anything there.
Because his original
Right,
goal,
and-
there's no like good meaning behind it. It's just
Right,
something that
and-
you wanted to do, and then when he got it, he's just disappointed because he just, you
And
know, he
not
lacked that
just that,
understanding.
but-
There's no connection between it, so he left. He felt
Right.
empty afterwards.
And think about how most people date these days. It's with Tinder, right? Like you just swipe left, swipe right, swipe left, swipe right.
that's
You're,
it.
you're missing
there's
that
no
extra.
connection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're hot. Sure, let's hook up and Netflix and chill or whatever. And if people even still say that,
And then wham bam Nicky man.
more of that. And, it's just like
Sometimes it's pretzel. That's the world. That's real talk right there. That's real talk.
Don't get it twisted. But so I mean,
we don't want to go there.
When we live in that world, people like react to, they think they don't get it that she was
She was trying to teach him a lesson. Do not like follow a goal like blindly. You have to know.
Again,
you have to understand the purpose of your goal.
Again, their world is different than our world, and
Exactly.
there are CEOs and people out there that does stuff like this, even worse than her
Absolutely.
in real life. So why are you
Here's the
complaining?
thing.
This is
Here's
just
the thing.
reality. Then, if you want to play reality game, that's reality is 10 times worse than that. What she's doing, I think, is right because she's not like. Yeah, I don't know if the subtitle is misinterpreted or whatever, but what it comes down to it, she's pushing him at the same time, like teaching him like what life is, like what
What love
relationship is. Yeah, what love is, what relationship is. So she's giving him and he's a smart guy. Like he might seem dumb, but he learns things real fast, and it's just a character arc, and I like it. And again, I don't. There. Oh, another thing too that's bullshit is like there's other anime that's comedy. It's just about dude running around doing grabby stuff, and people
Pervy
like
stuff.
those anime.
Pervy
People like
stuff,
those
and people
anime.
love
So,
that shit.
so if you like those anime, why are you bitching about this anime? I don't see any difference except for this is a
Because
better
what,
story.
one's
This is a
comedy,
better
one's
story
serious?
written anime than that other anime. So
Oh, I know.
see,
That-
it's
With a
bullshit.
deeper meaning.
No, the reason why it's okay
Below-
because one
below the
side is
surface.
comedy, the other side is more serious. They take the serious more serious. So it's like
Yeah,
that's bad.
but again, the serious one is all about consent. The other
Yeah.
one, there's no consent. I don't care if it's comedy, but if you're gonna play that stupid
Exactly.
angle, there's no consent on the other one. He just go around and do everything.
Anyways, this comment that Fizzin is talking about people how people say Denji seeing girls as nothing more than meat, and because he's upset because of the fake chest size. Well,
No, that's not what it's about. That's
that
not what
wasn't
it's
it.
about.
So basically,
more like he was just
whoever
confused.
that's saying this is confused at what they didn't get the entire scene at all. Like,
Anything.
What he was upset about was that he
didn't-
got his goal and it was unfulfilling.
It's
yeah,
exactly.
because he lacked the
He did it,
connection.
and he's
like
like, oh.
fake or not, like he still got his goal.
mis-
That's all he cares.
yeah,
about.
in
It's
his
just like
mind.
he doesn't. He was lacking that understanding, so he wasn't even
Yeah,
understanding
but
what was
the-
going
the
on.
people
It
that's
wasn't
saying
the
that
fact-
they don't get the scene. That's the
It
problem. The
wasn't
problem
fact
is
that
them
they were
not
fake
getting
or
it.
that they weren't as big as he wanted. That wasn't the thing. It was that there was no connection.
Exactly. It's like you run a goal, you finish your goal, and at the end you get nothing, and you're like disappointed. It's not about what you get. It's about
like-
that connection that you said.
It's like you're in a fighting tournament and you beat up someone because that person, and then you later found out that person is like not 100% because
And then
they're
you feel
injured
bad.
or
You're
whatever,
like,
and you're like, that
yeah.
well, that's pointless. That win was useless because the guy wasn't even like 100%.
Cool. Yeah.
Right.
No, what it comes down to
It's
it's just what it comes down to is just people pick and choose what they like and what they don't like. In the end, it's all about their personal opinion because it's
Right.
it's
and
fine.
also, it stirs out
I mean,
drama too. It always goes
yeah.
back to the nonsense.
Everybody want drama. They can't enjoy a good show
Like-
for what it is. If a show doesn't have drama, they'll make drama out
Like,
of
do
it.
you?
That's-
The only reason why
that's sad.
controversial is a thing, like in today, is because drama. You can't have
Well, that-
controversial topics.
One
if
of the
there's no
best thing
drama.
about Chainsaw Man is that they're bold at doing what they want to do to tell the story that they want to tell.
Yeah,
You know?
and they don't really care about a threat of being canceled or
Yeah.
any of that. They're just telling their story, and I don't know. Like I said too, there was like hardly any fighting at all in this episode, but it was honestly one of my favorite ones. And they definitely left it at a
because
cliffhanger.
it was staging up for the character development again,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and setting up a new part of the plot.
Most
see.
Chainsaw Man haters have one thing in common. They actually don't understand the story. That's true. Like, they don't understand the scene. They don't understand the character. They don't understand the motivation of the character. They don't understand shit.
It's because it's different from the typical anime that they've been watching. You know, the typical
where
anime has
everything's
like
spoon fed to them.
yeah, it's
Yep.
yeah, it's that.
Well, like we talked about before, it's like these are the same kind of people. There's another anime that we reacted to a while ago, and one of my personal favorites is Doctor Stone. And they figure out Doctor Stone figures out a way to unpetrify people, and it involves bat guano and some chemicals, and it's like the people that think that they could do that same unpetrifying with human poop. You know, it's like they don't get the story. They don't understand the combination. They don't
Yeah.
get it. Like
Yeah.
it's I don't know. It's frustrating, but go watch Chainsaw Man if you haven't. Super good. 5 episodes in so far. It is gory, so be ready
Well,
for that.
it's-
And there
Yeah,
are
it's a
adult
horror
themes.
franchise, so for
Yeah.
it needed that. I mean, it's raw.
And-
I like it that it's raw.
Mhm. And Denji is definitely not like any MC you've ever seen before.
No, he's pretty laid back. He's just a
laid
chill
back, but like
guy.
every episode he's learning. Like
Yeah.
he's upping
He's
his
not- he's
manners
not-
more. He's more like
Is he,
outgoing
though?
what he's
Is he?
doing.
He gets all hardcore with power, and then he's like, "Here's a stick of gum."
No, I
And
mean,
he's
like- No, if he's at home with his roommate,
oh, he's getting better with
chilling,
acting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's learning.
Like he's cleaning up after himself.
Yeah,
People-
before
people-
he didn't.
People gotta still forget that this is the guy who sell his left nuts and all that.
And his
His
eyeball.
his childhood is garbage.
Yeah.
How if your childhood was like that, how are you gonna be like when you're all grown up? You
I can
won't
I can guarantee you, everyone who's complaining about this anime, they're all privileged
Yeah, exactly.
All privilege.
They probably live in a
because they don't
fancy
understand
house.
MC's. They don't understand MC's lifestyle because he never had anything.
Exactly.
No, I mean,
Like he doesn't even have parents.
he
Nope.
literally
He had no
lived
one.
in a shack.
He was by himself
basically
with a
life.
pet.
Yep.
He had, in order for him to survive, he had to kill
Whatever he got to do.
anything. He had to get his hands dirty.
Yep.
Whatever it takes, he had to survive.
Well,
And the way to survive is just bread,
The other thing
crumbs.
too is, we're talking about how people didn't get the scene where they didn't get the connection that was Akai or whatever his name is.
Aki?
Akai.
Aki, Aki.
Yeah,
Aki.
Aki. They didn't get the flashback scene to where
Yeah.
his house was destroyed, and it was so RPG because it was explaining why he's so serious and
Mhm.
why he really can't stand Denji and Power because he views them as more chaotic people. But then the boss has Denji and Power move in with Aki
Mhm.
and like to help balance each other out, because you have the crazy, wild, kind of out of control, chaotic people over here, and then
Mhm.
you got super serious, controlled Aki over here, and then she's wanting them to kind of like fuse and
She
learn off
purposely
of each other.
put them
She did it on
together.
purpose.
She
But
did it on
they-
purpose.
they probably
And also
didn't
she had power in there on purpose as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's super well written. The animation is great. It doesn't rely on the blood and gore. I mean,
Mhm.
there is a lot of that. I mean, the guy has chainsaws sticking out of all his body.
Yeah.
So what do you
Like
think's
that's
gonna
only
happen?
there, like if necessary, if they gotta fight,
Right. And there's
Because
it's
obviously
super
when they
cool.
fight, it's gonna get bloody. Like it has to be.
It has to
I
be.
mean, you're slicing something up. It's gonna have to be bloody.
And
There's
the
no
other
point
thing
censoring that.
that I really like too is the world building that they're kind of doing subtly behind the scenes. Like we've talked about how they've brought up the fact that like the first devil that they fight is a tomato devil and he's super
Mhm.
weak, right?
Yeah.
And then later on you learn when he fights the bat devil, who's
Mhm.
way more powerful and much bigger.
Yep.
The way they gain their power is based off how many people in the world fear them.
Yep.
So the tomato is not that much of a challenge because there aren't a lot of people that are scared of it, whereas the bat, boom. And then what they were leading up to in this video, again, if you haven't already heard the spoiler alert warning, spoiler alert, they're ramping up to the biggest devil
biggest-
that we've seen so
Biggest
far.
threat right now.
The biggest
Today
threat,
too.
which is the gun devil.
Mhm.
And he's super powerful, super fast. And it turns out that he's the one that wiped out Aki's
Aki,
family.
yeah.
And that's why Aki is like
1.2
so
million.
laser focused.
Yep.
Yeah, 1.2 million in what was it? 12 seconds?
Just like-
4 seconds? 5 minutes.
5
yeah.
minutes.
Snap of a finger almost.
Yeah. Thanos him. And
And
yeah,
then go
so
make ice cream.
and then go make ice cream. But yeah, it's like there's
Yeah,
so
see,
many
here's the
layers.
thing.
and
There, this,
so much
yeah,
depth to
this
the show.
this is the tragic part. Like he's the one who sent the brother to go home, right?
Yep.
To go
And just
get
like
the-
right
go get his
immediately
ball.
right after that.
Yeah.
Now you
because
know
if the
why
brother-
he's so damn serious.
If the
because
brother
he's
would have
just living
stayed with
under-
him, the brother would have lived.
Yeah. And the whole part at the end, right? As they like wave at
Mhm.
each other and then boom, gone.
I bet you people
was
didn't
like-
get that.
No, there aren't a lot of animes that have like wrenched my heart, like seriously made me get emotional, and that was definitely a scene that did, because I understood it, not because
Yeah.
I'm super smart, but
Right.
because I saw, I understood it.
Because you think about it, like the kid was innocent, but the brother was kind of a dick. But like what happened at the end, like you can totally feel the regret that he just
Well,
the decision that he
he's-
made. You're
he's
like,
not
oh
a-
shit.
He's not necessarily a dick. I mean, he did
It's
care
just that-
for his.
it's just that
He was
brothers-
caring. It's just
Yeah.
that
It's
you
a
know how it
brotherly
is.
love.
He's a
Yeah.
typical older brother with an annoying
Exactly.
little
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think anyone, I mean, there's going to be people that complain and cause drama again, because that's what they do, that's what they thrive on. But I mean, I'll admit, when I kind of heard about the main character and kind of how Denji was, I was like, I don't know if this is going to be my kind of show.
Hmm.
But just the depth of the show, the layers that are there, how much world building is going on is like, I'm pretty confident that this is just going to keep going, and it's not going to be like, it's not going to be lost. And it start off super strong, and then you're like, what's the smoke monster? Oh, it's not even real.
Damn it! Spoiler.
Damn.
Oh, come on, that show's like 20 years old. I guarantee you no one is watching Lost right now. Oh, where are we at here? Imagine so what'd you think about Himino, the eye patch girl with the ghost hand? I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it was super funny because how the conversation about the kiss and all that,
Mhm.
and the one guy's like, "You're a lady, stop being like that," and she's like, "I'll kiss you with my tongue," and they're like, "What?" And then they all freak out. They
That
get
big
all
guy is
super
funny.
motivated.
I like that big
He
guy.
is funny. He is funny. But yeah, it's every character. I mean, there's a couple that they haven't developed much yet, like
Yeah.
the little one, the little hunter that's like super scared all the time and timid.
Yeah.
I don't even know what her power is yet. Have you guys seen what she does?
No, they're good. They're good
Not
at
yet.
that though.
They're-
Like
yeah.
giving
Yeah.
specific character an episode to themselves
Right.
to develop it.
Same with the big guy too. They haven't really done too much with him yet. But like the ending of this episode with the stairway thing,
Yeah.
holy crap! I was like, please don't be over, please. Oh,
It's over.
It was the
Yeah.
best cliffhanger in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stair scene, exactly. Oh, just the stair scene. They said something else. Also, you know how hunting devils of the week can get boring. This writer knows that, hence Loop Hotel.
Exactly.
I'm excited because the only fighting they did, there was this
Yeah.
weird little Lulu guy, and they took him out super quick.
Yeah.
And they're I don't know. I'm curious to see what happens next week. I can't wait till Tuesday.
Tuesday is what, Monkey? Tuesday
Chainsaw
is
Man
Chainsaw Man
Day.
Tuesday.
Chainsaw Man
Yep.
Tuesday. CSMT. Not to be confused with
What's CMT?
CMT is a country music channel.
Oh,
It's a thing.
it's a thing. It's a
It's a
thing.
thing. Also, you guys recall when Power and Denji said they prank Aki?
Yeah.
And he was pissed. Well, but like they didn't really. Oh yeah, I guess there was the whole toilet thing, which was Genji and Aki were pissed off about that. But yeah, they didn't show whatever it was.
Yeah, they didn't show it.
But he did give him gum, so I'm wondering if that had something to do with it.
Yeah, manga they didn't show it either. Yeah.
It's just implied. We like implied sometimes.
What? Put what on his
the-
nose?
What?
Shit on his nose.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The minute it says shirt, I assume shit. Because that doesn't make sense. Now it makes
It's
sense.
just legit.
Why would they do that?
How is that a prank? That's just gross. That's just gross.
He woke up smelling brownies for breakfast.
Brownies from what? What'd you say?
Brownies.
He woke up with some chocolate Pringles.
Chocolate Pringles.
With a poop stash, I'd be mad too. I'm gonna go with it was Power that did that. That's just my initial thought. Because
Power is
Denji,
salty.
Denji and Aki seem to be starting to get along a little bit. Like when they were both pissed at Power for blowing up the toilet. But I mean, can you blame her? She's like this blood devil that doesn't
Yeah.
even really know how to be a human. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's pretty obvious early on in the show she's just been running around like a feral
Yeah.
woman out in the woods.
She doesn't have any,
she's
yeah,
got a
doesn't
lot
even
of
have
learning
clothes
to
on.
do.
Pleasure's all yours.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah, yeah. Oh, in the toilet scene.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And that totally got messed up.
Yeah,
In
and there's
episode
only one
4.
for 3 people. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. You like again? People say if Power wants freedom, why not leave?
She can't
Because
leave.
she can't. She's
can't.
tied to them.
She's
They'll kill her.
She's a devil.
Yeah,
they'll
yeah.
kill her.
they'll kill. Yeah,
She-
they'll kill her.
It's either you
She-
work
Here's
with them or
here's
you
the thing.
die.
They make deals with some devils.
It's a deal.
Well,
But,
and they don't even make that a secret. That's
Yeah.
that's
No,
they
yeah.
verbalize that. You don't even have to figure that one out. They
It'd be
literally
really
dumb.
stupid to think that's a plot hole.
People
It's
are
obvious.
dumb.
It's not
I
a
wonder if
plot
They
hole.
straight up. It's not a plot. They straight up explain it on the first episode and
Like, they
second
make deals
episode.
with
second
it.
episode. And I wonder if these are the same people that watch like 3 seconds of something and then say this is the worst thing ever.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
the same for
And, like,
Denji
those
too.
are
It's not
the
just
ones-
Power. It's the same for Denji
Yep.
too. If he leaves, if he wants to leave, they're gonna kill him.
Yep.
He has no choice. It's either you get killed as a devil or you act like a human and help with the
Well,
devil hunters.
She said that in the first episode where he
Exactly.
was laying on her lap. She said, "Yeah, I can."
Do you want to die as like a devil?
Hmm.
And he's like, no, I want to live a good life. And
Yeah.
Yep.
where he is right now, it's because of that choice.
Hmm.
It's the same thing for Power. And yet
Yeah, you
people
can't
don't
leave.
understand that.
Yeah.
You
It's
can't
not
leave.
that hard.
I mean, you
Think
can.
so.
They're just gonna hunt you. But,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and how's that freedom?
yeah.
You're not achieving freedom. You're escaping.
Yeah.
You
Fizzle says,
you
"Good,
you've become a most wanted criminal, and they're gonna go after you.
We're dealing with some clown viewers, man. Short attention span. It's a good life, but as a slave, so no other options. So that's
Mhm.
dark side. Yeah.
Like good life, but you have to work for it, right? It's just
Yeah.
like today.
Hey,
Well, it
if you're
was
getting
just-
free food and you're getting to be close with some
Hot
hot
ladies.
woman,
Hmm.
it's
That-
all good.
Like
It's
all
all
the
good.
benefits, all the benefits is
Then
there, but
apparently
you have to
stink
work
the
your ass
toilet.
for it. Oh yeah.
Details do matter in the show. I was gonna say something else, but I'm starting to get tired, so I forgot. But no, Chainsaw Man, 2 thumbs up.
Hmm.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I remember what I was gonna say. So, what Denji wasn't a devil until he died, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
Because
he was human.
He was human, and then
Vegeta
were his
merged with him.
teeth still sharp? I don't remember. Were his teeth sharp?
Well,
in
Yeah.
the
His teeth was
episode?
always
Well,
sharp.
here's the thing, because I'm pretty sure his teeth is jacked up because of how his lifestyle is.
Was.
Yeah.
Because I'm just trying to figure out like there's so many details in the show, and I know we'll get things figured out later, but like Power and the boss lady have like those weird orange and red eyes, but Denji doesn't. But he has the sharp teeth, and I think Power has the sharp teeth.
She
Yeah,
does.
Power has.
Boss lady doesn't, and the devils that have been getting fought and the fiends and stuff, like they don't necessarily have the teeth. So I'm just excited to see like what do the eyes mean, what do the teeth mean. So Denji wasn't considered a fiend. He's a fiend, right? Not a devil, because
He's more of a hybrid.
he's
He's not a
absorbed-
fiend.
He's not a
He-
fiend.
he's not a fiend.
Fiend's a
but-
different.
He's different.
I thought
Fiend-
a fiend was
Power-
Fiend is, no,
powers.
fiend, no, because Denji has his own mind and his own conscience.
He's human.
right.
He's himself. A fiend is when the devil takes over the body.
Completely.
Oh, okay.
Completely.
So it's the conscious and the mind is controlled by the devil
whoever
instead of.
so Power's human.
It's a human corpse.
Human is
it's just a
gone.
human corpse. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gone.
Okay, that's the
Yeah.
difference.
Like the
didn't
original
know.
owner for
Like,
that body's
like
gone.
if Pochita were to take over Denji, then he would be a fiend. Like
Then he
like
would be
the
a fiend.
mind and the conscious and the memory and stuff.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
So,
So, yeah,
basically,
so there's all kinds
basically
of
he's
ways.
kind of a hybrid or a fuse between. the human and the devil.
He's one of the rare where his body is like almost a devil, but the mind is his.
Right. So no,
Yeah.
go watch Chainsaw Man. Super exciting. Tuesdays. I watch it on one streaming service. You can find it on a couple of them, I think. But
Yeah,
Hulu,
there's a couple.
Crunchyroll.
Yeah. I guess we're saying
sure
it.
there's
Yeah,
other ones.
I watch on Hulu. I know Crunchyroll.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's other places, but those are the
The
good
main,
ones.
yeah,
Yeah.
the easy one to get.
Oh, dub is out now as well. So
I need to go back and rewatch all the dub. That'd be
3
cool.
Fs for dubs. Oh man, I need to get back. I need to watch the dubs. I haven't watched the dubs yet.
yeah, no,
Cool.
it's pretty exciting, and how he's like evolving more and more each episode. You know, we still don't even know the full extent of his powers.
Kamen Rider
So-
Geats.
Ooh,
Rider
Geats.
Geats.
I'm ready for Geats.
Nice.
Oh man,
Nice.
yeah, it's good stuff. I'm hyped for
Tis,
Geats
tis.
Yeah,
because
man.
they skipped this
Cliffhanger.
week. I want it this week, but they skipped
Yeah.
They
it.
took a
So,
week off.
It-
Yeah,
yeah.
I need.
They
my
deserve a
Geats.
break, man. They've been working their rears off for that show.
That show is epic. It's good. The last.
Now they have a new lineup.
Yeah. So
It's a new lineup.
the last boss was defeated, so now it restarts.
New
with
roster.
It's a new game.
New roster.
New, yeah.
New Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Yeah,
awesome.
a new battle royale.
Nice.
So this one be interesting.
I love that concept. It's pretty cool.
It's
Pretty
pretty
cool.
cool. Like once you get into it, it's a fascinating Kamen Rider show. It's different than all
It's
the other
definitely
Kamen
different
Rider.
from
Because
Yeah.
like also you still don't know the motive for the MC or
Mhm.
Geats himself.
Yeah. He does things in a unconventional way.
Unconventional. So like he's still pretty questionable to trust.
Yeah, I'm good. Whenever you guys want to wrap up, I'm
So,
good. I
yeah.
just want to go to bed.
Yeah, we're almost
Yeah.
to an hour, so we should probably wrap it. But
Mm-hmm.
thank you guys for tuning in to our live. Hope you enjoyed our talk. We talked about quite a few random things here, and that's what we do here at Asia Core. Thanks
Mm-hmm.
for tuning in. If you're watching this as a recording, drop a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button,
Also, thumbs
And-
up
thumbs
Yes.
up.
if you like what
Thumb up.
we're talking about.
Yes, please.
Yep, and let us know what you think of what we're talking about down below. Hit that notification bell so you know when we put new content out and when we go live. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.
Peace,
Peace.
everybody.
Peace.
Outside.